So originally I wanted to make a documentary about rappers in college in general, rappers in schools across the country. But I can't do that. This is a small project filmed over the course of 2 weeks, so I decided to do it about rappers at Loyola. And I've profiled several rappers here: Shay Briggs, Alex Camaro, Simon Hill, who goes by Top Billion, and myself. I'm Henry Matarazzi. I promise I'm not an egomaniac. I didn't really want to put myself in it, but I needed an extra person, so don't judge me. But so what I've done is I've asked these guys, you know, about their backgrounds. Where did you grow up? Who were your influences? What made you want to be a rapper? And then I switched over and I said, well, what made you want to come to Loyola? Why did you want to be in the Loyola Music Industry Studies program? Because there's a lot of hip-hop artists in this program, and it's something that a lot of people don't know. So I kind of wanted to shed some light on that this is a program. It's a very unique program in general, but it's also a program that attracts a lot of hip-hop artists. And I wanted to talk about and show you guys how there is an abundance of hip-hop artists at this school, and how this school is putting out and helping a lot of hip-hop artists along with their careers. So, yo, that's my video. This is my documentary. I hope you enjoy it. Just sit down and watch. If there's popcorn, eat that shit. Alright. Start whenever you want.
Oh, I'm supposed to rap?
Yeah.
Alright, this was a verse for a cipher for a school that I might go to that I got kicked off of. Not the school, the cipher. I don't know why. But don't tell my mommy, but I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Now. Nurse tell these doctors that I see white people. Don't worry, AC. Pop these pills and go back to sleep. Open my eyes, it was just a bad dream. Got your girl on my D and the X and the M. Dextromethorphan. Had sex with a couple preteens, but all the ages added up to 18. She tatted a dream catcher on her pussy, cause she said my dick feels just like a dream.
Want you to come see the lens that I see through, cause these boys, they're stereotypical. And everything that's coming through, they stereotypical. And everything that's coming through these lips is original. My music good for you, you can call it medicinal. Cause it's like medicine, better than 70 veterans. I be your ebony legend with these beats, I be severing signal down, but I'm tethering better like what I'm peddling, cause I'm proving I'm better than all these rappers on the radio. Shay Briggs.
They call me Albert Anastasia, Lord High Executioner. Kill a track, sit back, smoke a sack with Lucifer, and breathe in the night as I watch the angels fall, cast down from the heavens to the creatures that crawl. But I didn't see it all, cause the light burned my retinas. Take it a second to catch my breath, but now the air is wetter, bruh. I'm drowning in the miseries of those that have passed, and it tastes like ambrosia with liquefied glass.
Guess I could pass how everybody hate on my ass. Never was a man on campus, yeah, I couldn't understand it. Let my light-skinned nigga have it. Longest hoes I could smash. Mono representer, I'm the God, 5% out of every rapper ever. I'm the one that you'll remember forever. In the new Bible, I'ma hold a few titles. Lord of the game, making competition suicidal. Top Billion, Monroe, Louisiana. Stand up. New Orleans, what it do? Wah!
I got that, so gon' release all of your hate now.
First got into hip hop when I was in a carpool and I was 10 years old in 5th grade, and I first heard a rap song and I started listening to the radio. Lil Wayne, Go DJ.
No energy, your power.
My dad is from Colombia, Bogota, Colombia. My mom is from New Orleans, Colombia. I'm from here, I was born in New Orleans.
Turn the amp up, pay attention to this artist, make sure.
Because I didn't grow up speaking Spanish, so to learn Spanish, I started listening to reggaeton, which if you don't know, it's Spanish rap club music. It's not that, but it's what it really is.
Deep down in your chakra.
I learned rhythm in Colombia. I didn't know I didn't have rhythm before, but like, I learned a little bit of rhythm out there. Gaitas, marimba, some tropical music from both sides of Colombia.
I got that, so gon' release all of your hate now.
Shay Briggs.
Hey! It's kind of funny. When I was little, I wasn't really allowed to listen to much hip-hop just because my parents were not fans of the derogatory language and kind of like the sexist messages. So the only time I really got to hear hip-hop is when I went to school and like kids would have, we had like the little MP3 players back then. It was always kind of like this forbidden thing that I really wanted to try. It was like candy or something. Like I got it every once in a while and I was like, this is awesome, but in my home environment where I spent most of my time, it really wasn't allowed. So it was just kind of something that I've always been drawn to because I wasn't allowed to have it.
Hey yo, check where I'm from, where the kids going dumb from the mission to the
My favorite artists growing up after I really got into the music and started digging deeper was Bone Thugs and Harmony. And then later on I got into Immortal Technique, and he was saying these political views that I felt, but I always wasn't too afraid to say to people because some of it will make people angry. So I'm like, I listen to him, I'm like, damn, you can actually say this stuff. Like, you can not only say it, but make a career out of it, and people will listen to you.
Then let's go, flow crack, call it Pablo Esco. I ain't never been the type to go and lie in my raps.
I grew up in Monroe, Louisiana, but I represent all of Louisiana. I first got into hip hop by watching music videos, listening to music. It was all around me. Like, everybody around me was listening to it, and it was just natural that I would get involved with it some way. I did a Monroe cypher back home. I think this was back in 2011, and I was like, oh, this would be a great idea to do in New Orleans.
Every year we do a Loyola cypher, usually put on by Top Billion.
A cypher is when a bunch of different rappers get together, usually in a circle. Back in the days it was freestyle. One person would go, they would spit a few bars and they would pass it on to the next person and the round would go. Nowadays people do written ciphers to just show their talent for their crew or their record label, whatever it is.
I got together all the people I was rapping with or that I knew that rapped at Loyola, and I made it happen.
We live in full effect right now. 2013 Loyola Cypher, we got this poppin'. Everybody got bars, everybody killing it. I'm Top Billion and, well, I'm just a black man with a degree in a stash. Bet them racist white folks so mad. My toe ain't got a tag, no jail cells in my present or past. I'm blessed that I have a future looking bright as a flag.
Yo, we just checked out some spots in New Orleans, or he did, I guess, and picked some nice generic graffiti stuff to, hip hop.
I let her sniff my sugar cane. I got that Colombiano sweet plantain, smoking presidential while I run campaigns. I'm in a country. She's the head of my state. She got a hand on my brake. She's winning the race. I got them people behind me like a criminal chase.
When I was a freshman and I first came here, I really didn't know any of the other rappers. I didn't really talk to them, and they didn't really talk to me because I was like the only girl who did it. But when we started to do the ciphers and come together, it really kind of helped us to bond, and that opened the door for collaborations and friendships and all kinds of fun things.
Yeah, I'm the queen of this game, more royal than Cinderella. They say my flow is smoky and roll it up. Cigarella dudes underestimating cause I'm sweeter than vanilla. But take one bite, boy, I'll give you salmonella. I'm raw, uncooked red meat, and I got it all. Sick flow, ill beats, they just watching all of the way I ball. And I aim with precision, big dudes fall hard.
Not only was it a way to bring rappers in the community of Loyola together and bring our art forms together so we could maybe collaborate in the future, just connect. It was also a way kind of to promote the school.
Seeing hella many, hella zany, hella sick with the flow. I left my heart in my city cause I stick with the scope. Get what I mean when I'm making it go? I'm taking a second to break up the dro. Deaf with this music like Beethoven, I got 5 on it, bro. I'm a basket case, wrap MCs up with masking tape. I got screws loose, my mind is a drastic place. Come with lyrics that'll shadow your bones or battle your marrow. It ain't nothing to a real missionary.
But there was a problem with the last cipher.
5th verse, I was in Colombia, and basically I had my stuff ready, and just through a miscommunication, maybe I just didn't know English too well. It's probably my fault. Yeah, I basically got kicked off of it, which turned out for the better because I heard stuff happened, and I was just like, and my verse didn't really go with everybody else's,
So the last Loyola Cypher was the 2013 fall semester Loyola Cypher. That was the one I did after I had moved to Miami and I came back to New Orleans. And when we did it, I told everybody, you can say whatever you want, go as long as you want.
We back in full effect, bringing it to you live and direct. Another semester, another cypher, we making it live and everybody spitting fire. My name's Top Billionaire.
I just said that college is a great experience, but the cost of it is so high that you have to really consider, is it worth it, you know? Is it worth mountains and mountains of debt and stress and uncertainty about a future with a degree? That's basically what my verse was about. I can't remember the lyrics off top.
Your degree is worthless, mine is 2. Put my life on 10, yours minus 2. Do college, don't let college do you. What I told the youth at a podium booth, I say the truth, it's a big scam. That ain't worth that if even $6,000.
And then Obi, who was another female rapper, she said, "I'm gonna kill your kids and execute your mama. Fuck talking about peace, I'm killing the Dalai Lama."
Did she?
Yeah, so they didn't like that.
I'ma kill your kids and execute your mama. Fuck talking about peace, I'm killing the Dalai Lama.
Some members of the faculty got pretty upset about that, which I felt that was ridiculous, man. It's because it's like, obviously the things they were both saying were tongue-in-cheek. Obi's a college girl, she doesn't walk around with guns, she's obviously not gonna assassinate the Dalai Lama. Simons doesn't believe his degree is actually worthless. He's gone on to work in Miami with music and he's doing great. It was just some lines in the song. So there were rumors passed on from a member to a faculty, of the faculty, to Shea Briggs saying, "Oh, you know, we're gonna take away everybody involved scholarship because you said these things and you filmed it on campus."
Shea Briggs called me on the phone and said she was scared that they were going to take away her tuition and kick her out of school.
Thank God, John Snyder, he stepped in, he called Simon, he's like, "You know, I stand by you guys 100%. I see it as a free speech issue, even though, you know, for free speech doesn't technically apply to private institutions like this university. I don't want to stifle anything you guys have to say, so there's not going to be any penalties for what you did." And I really appreciate him for doing that, and I think that that's why John Snyder makes this one of the best programs for music in the country. So
I am happy that I went to college, because I think my life would have been much harder without it. It's helped me get jobs, I can't lie. Being in Miami, having a college degree does set you apart. I'm glad that I made some great songs and great music with people. I'm glad I did those ciphers.
Loyola has helped me in the sense that it's artsy, you know what I mean? So it definitely helped me be open to all types of creativity and all types of people in general. And just like on the path for like finding yourself, I guess it kind of helps on some stuff because everybody's kind of like out there and just really accepting of what you do and shit.
I really think it's not so much the program or the curriculum, it's really the people that I met when I was there, who have encouraged me and who have just built me up and just helped me to realize that I can be an artist. And even though I am a woman, and even though I want to be positive and say things a little bit different than most other artists, that there are people out there who will listen to me, and there are people out there who desire to have a change in hip hop, especially in the lane of women. So I just think that like meeting those people and collabing with those people and working with those people and building those friendships with my teachers and my peers has really just given me the confidence to go after my passion, which is like the most beautiful feeling in the world. It's so fun. I just can't imagine chasing after anything else.
The way it puts you into this environment, it teaches you so many things that you need to know, and like kind of surrounds you with the culture of not just the music industry, but the culture of music in general. It really progresses you and as an artist, and it teaches you how to stand on your own 2 feet as an artist. And even if you leave the school and you don't become an artist, or even if you don't work in the music industry, you'll always have something that a lot of musicians never have, and that's a kind of confidence that you gained and a know-how that you got from going to Loyola University and majoring in music industry studies.
was the video, guys. You know, that was my documentary. I hope I did a good job presenting Loyola rappers, the Loyola Hip Hop community in it. I know it was a small sample size. I would like to have done it bigger. Maybe someday I will expand this documentary and make it in my original view, my original dream, I guess you could say, of colleges all across the country, hip-hoppers in colleges all across the country. But until then, I hope you like this. Rate it good so I get a good grade and we do not have to have a final in gym awards class. Thanks.